Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the sequel to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and this takes place 50 years after the original. We have a new group of teenagers. They come upon this abandoned town that they sort of bought from the bank, or the bank bought it. I don't know. It's not very clear. But what I do know is that they kick out this old woman out of their house, and she dies, and that gets Leatherface all pissed off because that's his mother, and that makes him go on a killing spree. You know how honest I am with you guys, and I'm just gonna be straight honest. This movie's it sucks. I hate it. But the one good thing out of this whole entire movie, which it's on Netflix. Kind of expect what at this point from Netflix. So I guess two good things there. I guess. But another good thing is that the gore. The gore is fantastic. The gore is whatever I wanted in a horror movie and something like this. They do the gore perfectly. And that's the one thing I want to say is that the team, the special effects team, the practical effects, the people that did all of that work, they deserve another job. They deserve they deserve better than this movie. And whoever else did everything else, the acting, the writing, the directing, they all can die. And I don't mean like, physically die. I mean they can just die with this movie. I just got to clarify that, or people will take that out of context. And now, I'm not a big Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan or anything. I've seen sort of the original. I know what goes down in the original. I haven't really watched anything really after that. So as a fan, I don't really care that much. As a movie critic, as a film critic, as a filmmaker, it really frustrates me. It really frustrates me what happens in this movie, because nothing makes any sense. Nothing makes sense at all. Because every single character is unlikable. And yes, you want that in a horror movie. I understand. But the way you do it is not good. It's awful. It's not fun to watch, because I can't gather my words because of how frustrated I am. The way that if you want to make your characters unlikable, that's fine. That's fine, because it's a horror movie. That's understandable. But at the end of every horror movie, there's always that character arc that's like, oh yeah, I'm starting to like you now because of what happened, and all these the things that these characters go through, and they build off each other. Not once in this fucking movie that they have that. Not once. Not once. Especially how they fucking started. And there's no returning from any of that with any of these characters. First of all, literally the first scene that we see with our characters is that one of our main characters, I believe the main character, insults a guy for having a gun. She literally says behind his back that dude must have a small penis to hold a gun. It's like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, that is your opener line to get us into this movie. You're insulting a guy because he owns a gun, but she doesn't like guns. Even though she uses a gun at the end of the movie, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense to her character, because there's no one point in the movie where they justify it. But her sister was in a school shooting. But it doesn't come into any play at all. It's just there as a subplot, a forgotten subplot to say like, oh, she has trauma, and they try to pull it off that way, but it's not I want to say satisfying. It just doesn't pull off. And my light went out. That is nice. There's so many things wrong with this movie, and I'm going off memory. I didn't bother writing anything down for this because I just don't fucking care. I honestly could care less about anyone. And again, like I said, you want that in a horror movie. But not fucking every single fucking character, because every fucking scene in this movie is like a long scene of like trying to build suspense. It's like, I don't fucking care. Get to the point. Kill them already. Die. Just die. There's so many characters that should have easily died in these moments, but no, we have some reason a character that goes with the old lady that has nothing to do with the old lady and wasn't there for what happened to her. It should have been the other girl that caused her to basically have her heart attack, to go. It was like, yeah, I feel bad, so I'm going to go with them, and that she dies. That's how that works. That's how you do writing. It's not the other way around. It's not the stupidity. I don't get it. Like, this movie could have been something, at least when it came. I don't know. What did I really expect? From a killer named Leatherface, I honestly expect greatness. But again, it's on Netflix, so I shouldn't really expect anything that much. I didn't expect it to be like really good, but I expect it to be better than what we've been getting. And I was expecting it to be like up there with Scream, where it was like very fun, enjoyable. This isn't fun and enjoyable. When you literally keep everyone else alive that we don't like, you're literally killing people that we do like, sort of, but you kill everyone, but you kill them off. It's like, oh. So we're supposed to be rooting for the school shooter survivor and the girl that literally just insults guys for assaults their penises because they have guns. You literally make Leatherface like a hurtful character, I guess is a way to say it. You feel bad for him. Like, you're literally rooting for him throughout the whole time. And it's like, yes, go kill them. Do it. Die. And it's like somewhat satisfying, but not really. It's more like, good job. Fucking finally. Like, it's like something like that. It's not like, yeah, you killed them. The only moment that you really have that is this scene with a bus. Now, you have people, gathered in this bus, and it's fucking awesome. Like, he's like cutting people. It's their arms. Like I said, the fucking gore is awesome. You see like limbs and all that, but at the same time, they're fucking stupid, and they pull, every single one of them pull out their phones, and they're like, we're gonna cancel you, like, and they're streaming on Instagram, and all the comments like, where is this attraction? This seems really fake. I'm like, oh, fuck, who wrote this? Who fucking wrote this? I don't understand. I really don't understand, because especially even when he starts killing, no one tries to go around him. There's a couple times where he's struggling to cut through people, like, because it's not just like a simple and they're like in half and dead. Like, he's off, like, Leatherface is off in the corner, grinding some poor bastard up, and they're like, and everyone else is like gathering over there, piling on each other. It's like, no, kill her! Or instead of just running around him and going through the fucking bus door. It doesn't make any sense. One of the characters does get around him, but then decides to go out the window. Literally the first window next to the door, instead of just going out through the door. But it was awesome because she gets cut sawed in half. So I guess that's satisfying. Oh. I just realized the most dumbest plot in this movie, subplot ever. The original girl that survived at the end of the first movie comes back into this one. We basically have our rip-off Jamie Lee Curtis here. That's nice. So she, oh my god, her dialogue, her acting, her script, she's like planned this for like 50 years or something like that. It's like, I've been waiting for this for 50 years. And she uses the kids as bait, which is just most idiotic and awful thing to do. It's like, you're supposed to be like one of the good people, and you're doing the Jamie Lee Curtis storyline again. Like, you're literally taking something from 4 years ago. You literally took a script and used a blueprint of a script that is from 4 years ago. Not like 10 or like 20. It's literally not even a decade old. and you're already using that blueprint for your own movie, and you can't do anything else with it. I would have given the movie's props if she literally immediately came in and just died. Like I would have gave a movie I would have done that. But no, she literally actually does stuff in this movie and fails at it. It's like, and we're sitting there, and it's supposed to be suspenseful. It's like, I don't care. I literally don't care. You suck at doing what you're doing, because there's been like literally a moment in the movie where she has a shotgun pointed at Leatherface, at his fucking head, at literally head point, and she's like, "Say my name." Are you literally taking stuff from Breaking Bad as well? Dude's like over 50 years old. He's probably 80 years old. If I try to remember his age from the original, probably 80 or somewhere close to that. That dude probably doesn't remember what he did last morning. You think he's gonna remember your name from 50 years ago? But she does die, which is a pretty cool death. She's like, and her body gets like hold up to the air, and he flings her. But she doesn't immediately die. She has that movie logic where she slowly is bleeding out, but I don't know how she can survive a chainsaw directly into her, but no one else can, because there's only a couple other times where people on that bus are just like, all right, and dead. Like, sure thing. Why not? And she has like somewhat of a redemption. This movie's bad. I hate it. I guess I should have said this was going to be spoiled. But yeah, you know what? It's Netflix. Don't even bother. Don't watch it. But we do have another next Netflix movie to watch. Netflix is kind of doing like a weekly release, so I might do something like that. I don't know. I'm starting to get busy with movies again, so whenever like there's a break time period, I'll probably do something like that. But we'll see. Just please don't bother. Don't even watch it. I know this is calculating a late review, but you know me. You know me. Like, you know, that I'm bound to talk about stuff like this, and for good reasons, so you guys don't have to. Just in case you already haven't suffered through it. I'm gonna give Texas Chainsaw Massacre an F. This was awful. The worst movie. So I honestly might want to watch 355 over this, because at least with 355 I can laugh at it and like, you know, enjoy it. The gore is not enough. The gore, like I said, the gore is fantastic in this movie, and whoever worked on that, good job. Hopefully you get another job and get other movies to work on. But that doesn't save the movie. That doesn't give it like, that's not like make it like, oh, a D+ or a C+ movie. That you need all the other things to help that build. Like even if the script was okay, and it's like, it's like, all right, I sort of like you, and like you kind of, and like, you know, you're like surviving and such, like that's like what you get your points for, not just for, oh yeah, the gore was fun and there was so much killing. No, you need more. That's just not good enough. So anyway, thank you guys for seeing me rant on this. Probably one of the longest reviews I've done in a while. At least you know, I really lose myself in certain rants, and so it kind of makes the video long. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.